Yo, what's up everyone? This is CryptoBox with another video. We create videos about blockchain games, NFTs, and more, so consider subscribing and hitting the bell icon so you don't miss big opportunities. So in today's video, we have Voxies, or the Voxel token, and this is a project that's actually been out for a pretty good while, as you can see, from mid-December of 2021. And so far you can see that Voxels, has gone down a bit, and it's kind of expected because the rest of the market has been going down since the start of the year of 2022. And yeah, it's basically been the bear market and all of that. But yeah, you can see they have about 81 million market cap. So in my mind, this could maybe like 50x or so, because of how well made the project actually is. By just looking at it, they have 81 million market cap and their volume is 27 million, which if you put that in a ratio, that is a really high volume for such a low market cap. So if you were to go and check the average on other projects with like 80 million market cap, you'll see that they have like maybe 20 million, 10 million volume, 8 million, something like that. But as for voxels, they have 81 million. They're located on Polygon and they are audited by Certic, which is obviously great. You want to be audited by Certic because it shows a lot of security, but it's not guaranteed or anything, but it shows a lot of security. You can see that they're already on Binance Marketplace. So not Binance Marketplace, but Binance trading platform, Gate.io, KuCoin, Huobi, all these huge platforms. So you can see that they've already navigated to all these huge exchanges, but they have a very low market cap of just 81 million. And that's why I think that this has a potential of like a 50x, maybe even 100x. And really, if this has the potential, it just is in the wrong time, I would say, at least. You can see right here, this is their Twitter. Voxies, insanely addictive, free-to-play and deeply strategic turn-based tactics game that can be enhanced through playing with your own Voxies from our NFT project. Now, one good thing about this project is that it's not necessarily play to earn. Now you're like, what? Why is that not a good thing? Why is that a bad thing? Play to earn is heading off into the wrong direction, and honestly, the market for play to earn is really bad right now. If you were to look at it compared to what it was before, so basically, play to earn is not the way to go as of right now. But there are some play to earn projects that might pull through, but those are pretty much like really low chances of actually happening. But you can see these guys, they tweet, quite often, and when they do tweet, they get a lot of likes. You can see the amount of likes here, like 1,000 likes right here, another 1,000 likes. This is just a retweet. Their own tweets normally get, as you can see, 1,000 likes, and then sometimes they'll get like 100 likes, maybe 142. So they do get, a bunch of good amount of likes. You can see that they have 60,000 followers, which is also pretty good. They're verified, which is amazing because they have done that background check and ID check and all that to get verified. And they were on the Binance Launchpad, all the great things. You can see right here, this is their website. It's very well made. You can see Voxies Tactics is one of their newest game. And it's a fast-paced, free-to-play tactics RPG game. And basically, you complete quests to defeat your enemies while earning cryptocurrency and in-game tokens or items you truly own. Now, you'll be like, oh, it is play to earn, but not necessarily. I would say this is more of a play and earn. And the great thing is that they don't keep saying, play to earn, play to earn, play to earn. This game's to play to earn, they don't put that in your face. And obviously you might be like, again, why is that a bad thing? Because it is so oversaturated and overrated, honestly, that a lot of these projects are putting play to earn as their banner, their subtitle, their description, just play to earn everywhere, that honestly, the reputation of play to earn really went downhill. And there's a few reasons to that. You have like crypto planes, crypto cars. You had those two huge rug pools. They were insanely high amount of rug pools, and they were the ones that, they had a lot of play to earn stuff, and a lot of people got into it. They thought they had a good project with good ROI, good everything, and then look what happened. They basically are, they rug pooled. So it's great to see that there is a change, and this change is actually great. You can see right here in the background, the game itself looks insanely well developed, and there is a reason to this. If we scroll down, after a bit more, we can see this is Voxy Tactics. Again, the same thing. Play for free. Anyone can jump in and play immediately. Obviously, a great aspect of the game, because some people are there to just play the game. Some people are there to play and have, a bit of earnings on the side. Some people are there to buy the NFT and play with that NFT. There's different people. There's a lot of people that also just play games to play to earn, which is really no fun, and that's why most projects would fail by just saying play to earn. We're only here to earn. Not, the playing is just a side thing, but the earning is the main thing. So basically that ruins the aspect of a game, because you're there to play. You're not there to earn. You're not there to pay them. You pay them maybe to just get the game, but that's just like a one-time thing, and then you go play the game. So that's basically how it's supposed to work. You're not supposed to, like if you go on Steam or something, or Xbox or PlayStation, either you can get the game for free sometimes, or you can get the game for, a set amount, and then you get into the game and you start playing, and you have fun. That game is made to have fun, like a game should be. You have even traditional games like chess and all of that, where people are they don't start out thinking they want to really earn by playing chess, or they want to play Monopoly competitively, weirdly. But yeah, that's basically what a game should be. Playing and having fun, not playing just to earn. Because play to earn basically says that, because you're playing to earn, you're not playing and earning. So yeah, that's just a huge, clear breakdown that this can, this breakdown can really put that into many people's minds, and, let them know on what they're in on. They say, what are Voxies? It's basically these blocky NFT characters that can be used in, their games, like their one game right here called Voxy Tactics. Seems like a strategy type game that is also a tactical RPG. Obviously free to play many times, as said, which is great, because free to play is something that you can say, because all those other actual non-blockchain games like on Steam, they say they're free to play, and then the game ends up being like a good game. So inevitably, free to play is not a bad name or bad thing to say, unlike play to earn. But yeah, those are Voxies for you. They're on the Ethereum blockchain, and there's about 10,000 of them, and obviously they're all unique, as NFTs mainly is standard, at least the collections. And then you can see like the golden egg treasure hunt. They're having like some type of golden egg treasure hunt where there's 2 hidden eggs, and each one is worth 5 Ethereum. So they have, as you can see, it's already found, but they do huge giveaways and type things like this, which is great, because they're trying to build up their community. They're trying to get them engaged with the game, but not just do a giveaway and really lose all their engagement right after the giveaway or something like that. So they actually, they try to make the player base try out their game to see if they like it, and if they don't, they don't try getting the golden egg. But if they do like the game, they might try to get the egg at least. And then you got like you can see 2 and 10,000 Voxies are identical, and then a curator's dream, where you can just basically be a collector and complete sets to win exclusive in-game NFT prizes, like just completing a set of NFTs and getting like a bonus within it or prize. And then this is what I was talking about. You were as I said, this game actually looked very well developed, and there's a reason to it. As you can see, an all-star development team. As you can see, the team behind Always Geeky Games is basically the people behind Voxies. Has over 15 years and above years of game development experience. As you can see, they've worked at some of them at EA Games, Warner Brother Games, Ubisoft. Most of these, creating huge games like EA making Battlefield sometimes, if I'm not wrong, or something. And, Ubisoft having like Rainbow Six Siege. Or to make it simple, you have like Assassin's Creed and the Far Cry franchise and Mortal Kombat franchise, as you can see. Basically, these huge games. And then you got like, some video trailers and gallery about the game. You got the variety is the spice life, so basically variety of different Voxies, in a different way of saying it. You can see that they actually look pretty cool, some of them has different attributes, some of them has different rarities, some of them have huge differences in like the terrain or the background, the animation. As you can see, this one is a legendary, it's number 5, and you can see it's floating, right? It has a different terrain, but then you have here like let's find an uncommon where it's basically a zombie, but it does have like some type of floating fish nearby and a cool background or so, and your default terrain basically. So that's basically how it works. You can see more about Voxies and all of that. You can actually go on OpenSea and check them out too, and you can see that the prices are actually pretty high priced. These are 0.17 Ethereum, and one Ethereum is about like $2,900. So you can imagine that's like around maybe like around $450 or so. So they are a pretty big chunky price. And you can see like if we were to check the highest last sale, the highest sold was 80 Ethereum at some type of an auction type thing. And the crazy part is, if you click on it, you can see that this is a godly. So godly, I'm assuming, is above legendary. And you can see like the bottom costume, 0.01% have this trait, meaning that out of the 10,000, only one has this, and this is the exact one. So I'm guessing that's basically why it sold for 80 Ethereum. So yeah, but there is a problem with the sale. It was to mask up the price, if I'm not wrong, because you can see this person sold it. I'm not sure if this is this person's NFT wallet or so, but if it isn't, then this is a real sale, which I will assume it's a real sale for now. But you can see like this man transferred his NFT that he bought with that account to a vault of his, so he seems like he's a collector too. But we're not into going into other people's business and whatever. We can see more game highlights like collect, battle, and earn. They say and earn, not to earn. So if you notice that, congratulations. That's a huge, notice. Free to play and play to earn. At least they don't say this as much. And I wouldn't say it's really play to earn because the game is incredibly nicely developed. And then you got like the voxel tokenomics. Like you can see, the fully diluted allocation of voxel tokens is about 300 million tokens, and the voxel team will be distributing 2% of the total token to its voxel token holders on a weekly basis for 24 weeks starting from Thursday, August 26th, based on the number and rarities of voxels you own. So you can see like you can increase the amount of money or tokens you get. If you were to have like a godly, you would get 15x of the 2% or whatever. If you have a legendary, 5x, epic, 3x. You can see this is when they've distributed, and you can see that they started, like they said, August 26, 2021, all the way to week 24 of being February 3rd, 2022. So they've done that, they've fully finished that, but you can see voxels have been around for a while, like a long time. from August 26th, which is basically when, blockchain gaming was about to start, and all that trending stuff and whatever was after, like a few months, let's say in September-ish to November, when it all started. So that's basically voxels or voxies. Tell me what do you think of voxels/voxies, and hopefully you appreciate this video and learned something new. I'm saying this, can go maybe 50x, 100x. Don't take this as financial advice, because this is just my specifications, and I'm not a financial advisor, and you should always do your own research. But you can also join our Twitter and Discord server to be a part of our like-minded community, and don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel and help me out, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.